Welcome back. Today we are tackling a very popular graph problem often asked in coding interviews, finding the cheapest flights within k-stops. This is an excellent problem to deepen your understanding of shortest path algorithms. Let's break down the problem. We are given n cities connected by flights. Each flight has a price. We are also given a source city, a destination city, and a constraint k. Our goal is to find the cheapest route from source to destination with at most k stops. If no such route exists, we return -1. Here is a visualization. We have cities represented as nodes and flights as directed edges with costs. Notice how there can be multiple ways to get from the source, node 0, to the destination, node 2. Some paths are direct, while others go through intermediate cities. It is crucial to understand exactly what k-stops means. If k is 0, we must fly directly. We cannot land anywhere in between. If k is 1, we are allowed one intermediate landing, meaning our path can have at most 2 flights. In general, k-stops allows for a path length of k plus 1 edges. You might wonder, why not just use the standard Dijkstra's algorithm? The issue is that Dijkstra is greedy and only minimizes cost. It might find a very cheap path that takes 5 stops. Once it settles that node, it won't revisit it, potentially missing a slightly more expensive path that actually satisfies our k-stops constraint. This brings us to our first effective approach, the Bellman-Ford algorithm. This algorithm works by relaxing edges repeatedly. If we relax all edges once, we find the cheapest paths with 1 flight. If we repeat this k plus 1 times, we naturally find the cheapest paths with at most k plus 1 flights. Alternatively, we can modify Dijkstra's algorithm or use a breadth-first search. Instead of just tracking the cost and node, we must also track the number of stops remaining in our state. This allows us to revisit a node if we find a path that uses fewer stops, even if it currently costs more. Let's walk through the Bellman-Ford approach. We maintain an array of prices, initialized to infinity, except for the source, which is 0. In each iteration, we look at all flights and try to update the prices for the next stop. We use a temporary array to ensure we are only building upon paths from the previous iteration. For the time complexity, since we run the relaxation loop k times and iterate over all flights each time, our complexity is big O of k times e. The space complexity is big O of n, because we only need to store the price array for the cities. To summarize, remember that standard shortest path algorithms fail here because of the stops constraint. The Bellman-Ford logic of iterating k plus 1 times is the most intuitive solution. Always remember to use a temporary array during updates to simulate the layers of the graph correctly.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.